There's a difference in between a clean or clear breaker structure versus one that is just a slight breaker structure. I'm going to show you and talk about that in this video today. So it's not a hidden secret, but when it comes to the almighty BOS breaker structure when trading futures, we've got to be able to determine which or what areas really are true breaker structures versus ones that are not. So if we look at here on the charts, I'm using my higher based 120 range chart. First and foremost, before you even get started trading or in whether you're going simulation or demo, just testing things out, you definitely want to back test just as well. You want to be able to read the market, being able to understand the flow. That's market structure. And I did a great video covering in detail market structure, and to all those that have the access to the private community where you've got, just really can dive deep into the trade breakdowns in that market structure video where I went into depth covering that particular topic. I thank everyone for signing up for that. Anyone who's interested in becoming an elite member, the link is down in the description portion of the video. Just scroll down a little bit. At the bottom, you'll see two links there. The first one is the Discord for anyone that's interested in joining. And for all those that are still sending messages in reference to how to become an elite member, all you got to do is scroll down to the description portion of the video, and you'll find a link right below the Discord link that says become an elite member. Click on it. 2 tiers will pop up. Make sure to choose the one for $6.99 a month. You'll get access to those boatload of trade breakdown videos where I go into deep detail about the strategy and just basically showing you trades that I've taken and posted on Discord and breaking those things down or breaking those trades down for those that are part or those that are elite members. Also, you get the market structure video where I go into detail. So it's basically like a course. I can say a course. It's basically like a educational video that covers in depth, how to kind of determine the structure of the market and how to know which way to trade, as well as you get the video playlist. But anyways, what I want to show in this video here today is we got to be able to understand and identify the structure of the market. You can see if the market is moving to the upside or if we're moving to the downside. You have to be able to visually see this with your eyes. I mean, seriously, if you see the market doing this, making higher highs and higher lows, and then it starts to make big swings where it's breaking structure to the downside, almost giving you like an A-top effect, like we got the point of an A leg pushing up, a leg coming down. That's formation like a pyramid, but like an A in a sense. Well, that shows you the structure of what the market was doing, and now over the last few days, what it's doing now. For example, so what you see is the market breaking structure, making higher highs and higher lows. It's not hard to see that, but you have to be able to identify what are clean or clear breaks of structure. And you're not going to find a lot of videos like this topic on YouTube. Yeah, you have people that cover breaker structure. It's their way of basically identifying what a structure break in the market, and everybody has their own little twist on it. But for me, when I'm looking for a structure break, I want to see the market kind of do something like this right here. If we're moving to the upside and it's making higher highs and higher lows, I want to see a nice push to the upside where it makes a peak, pulls back, and then we get a structure break. But pay attention to this area right here, because this is what's like, if we're moving higher, what you want to see is the market really make a nice swing to the upside and pull back almost an equal length on the pullback to where it started making a lot of push to the upside. It's going to give you that A effect, okay? Just picture this being an A effect right here, okay? So, and then it breaks structure as it takes out that high, moving higher, okay? So that's if we're moving to the upside. And it's just the reverse of, or inverse of, if the market is moving and breaking structure to the downside, like it did right here. In this case here, what we want to see is the market just doing something like, let's see, it's this webcam thing that's in my way. All right. Where it's moving to the downside, pulling back. So this would be a major structure break area right here if we broke 19,141, okay? All right. And of course, you have these small little swings in between as the market was retracing back. But the market comes down here and breaks below this area. Beautiful structure break to where it breaks and we're looking for a pullback. So you want to see a nice move to the downside like right here, a pullback like right here, and then the market push down. So we got a nice push to the downside, where it forms a V. So it's just in inverse of the A, we got a V. Okay, and then the market breaks this area here to the downside. So we broke that bottom of that lower low. Okay, we broke that bottom there. Now it's breaking structure. That's what I'm looking for as far as classifying significant major highs or major low areas which the market is breaking structure. You have to be able to see that. Now, let's pay attention to, in this case here, where the market was making moves to the upside here. I want to show you the difference of, a clean, clear break of structure, okay? So let's say the market had this nice push to the upside right here, and then it pulls back. So we're getting, that effect to where the market's, moving to the upside, decent pullback here. So we got that A, okay? And then it breaks this area right here. Now, right here, you see, and blow this up a little bit more so we can see it. See if I can kind of bring this up. Let me fix this little arrow line too for everyone that's, I know it's, not the best and it's not straight. Okay. But what you can see here, see the wick of that bearish red candle right there. Okay. It came down and pulled back, and then it broke above that wick right there slightly. That's a clean break of structure. Okay. Because we got a body of a candle closing above. If we get a bullish candle to the upside and it just wicks above that area, yes, it is considered still a break of structure, but is it a clean or clear break of structure? No, it's not, but it still is a break of structure. Now, this right here is a clean break of structure because the body of this candle right here, this bullish candle, did break above this area. So that is a formation of structure, breaking higher, and it's taking out the high right here. So that's a clean break of structure. Now, let's see if we can, I'm going to try to show you where I'm talking about where we don't have a full-on clean break of structure. Here's another example right quick. Just want to show you this. Market pushes up. Formation of A. Pulls back. Breaks higher. Breaking above here. Body close of a candle to the upside. Clean break of structure. Now let's take a look at this here. All right. Where we got a push going higher. Okay. Let me grab a line here. Pushing up. Pulling back. You see the wick of this bearish candle right here. Now this was the last bullish candle to the upside, and that candle closed higher. We push up here. See this bullish candle right here? It breaks above this this bullish candle to the left-hand side over here, okay? It breaks above it. And then this bearish candle wicks above the area. Now, would this could be considered a clean break of structure? No, not in my case, but it still is a break of structure. It's not a clear or clean break of structure, but it still is considered a break of structure because when we push higher, we got the A formation, pull back, break above, see this bullish candle here, closed above this candle here to the left-hand side, that bullish candle right there. And then the wick of that bearish candle closed above all of this area, okay? Now, how you can clearly identify to see if this is a clean break of structure, if it's a clear or clean break of structure, one, identify and to see, did the candle that pushed up and broke this A-shaped formation, the bullish candle break and close above all this area? No, it did not. But did we get a candle, a bullish candle that broke broke the top end of the last bearish candle to the upside right here? Yes, so basically the top portion of the A, okay, the A effect right there. When the market pushed up, did it break above that last bullish candle? Meaning, did it close above that last bullish candle right here? All right. And if we get a wick of the next candle above all this area, then that's still a break of structure, but it's not a clear or clean break of structure. Now, the way to really determine to see if you get where structure is breaking above or below, in this case here, we're just looking at examples of the market, pushing higher. It's just in reverse of if we were moving lower. You can go up here. Right now we're looking at candlesticks, right? If we go to line and close, this is how I kind of got better at really identifying if the market truly broke above a swing high or swing low where it broke structure. Okay, is I click on this and then I can see right above here. All right, see that right there? The tip of that small swing right here, it broke above this area. Why? Because of that bullish candle right here closed above, right here, that last bullish candle where we got the A effect, the top peak of this area right here. So just imagine this being like a mountain peak. Push up, pull back, beautiful mountain, okay? And then we got the peak right there. All right, that peak is going to be that wick of that candle right there. But we got that last bullish candle that closed here, and then when it pushed up, it broke above that last bullish candle that closed. And then the next candle, which was a bearish candle, the wick of it pushed above all this area right here. So if we go back to line and close, you can clearly see where it had pushed up, peaked right there, pulled back, and then broke slightly above that area there with the wick of it, okay? All right, but that's not a clean or clear breaker structure. What I really truly like to see is where we got that full-on body candle that closes above the full area, meaning a bullish candle that closed above all this area right here, as I just shown, before, okay? So that's what I primarily want to see. Like right here, where it pushed up, it pulled back. So we got this, let's see here. Right here, we got this right here, and then it pulls back, okay? So we got that mountain peak right there, and then it breaks higher. We got that bullish candle there that closes above all this, or even, I think it was this one right here. Yeah, this one right here, that closes above all of it, and then we actually get another bullish candle that closes above. So that's a strong breaker structure above this area. So, be on the lookout for things like that when you're trading and looking for, trying to identify structural breaks. Stuff like this right here, this is not a structural break, okay? These are just small little swings because you got to be able to see where the market is making some movement, where it is building up structure, where, within a swing, okay? So you want to look for things like that to be able to identify true, clean, clear breaks of structure. Like right here, if we were moving lower, the market pushes lower, pulls back, and then breaks structure below this area. Is this a clean breaker structure? Yes, it is, because this bearish candle right here closed below all this area right here. It didn't wick it out, okay? It closed below it. So this was a clean structure break to the downside with the pullback, where we get the V, and then it breaks structure below this area here, really this area right here, I'm sorry about that, which is that low right there of the wicks of these candles with that bearish candle to the downside. Clean, clear break of structure. Be able to see this visually, okay? A clean or nice formation of a structure, area of structure, is where you're going to have a nice leg and then a nice almost equal length retracement in a sense, or at least give you that nice V-shaped effect to where it's breaking down lower. That's how I look at it when I'm looking at structure, okay? I want to see that, because that's going to tell me, okay, they push lower, move to the downside, little swings, making lower lows and lower highs, and then pulling back, whether it's making small higher highs and higher lows, but then it breaks all that, taking out all these lows right here to the downside, including that major low. That's a clean breaker structure if we get the full body close, in this case here, with the bearish candle that closes below it all, or inverse up if we're moving to the upside. So hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully that helps you identify structural breaks, whether they're clean or clear versus ones that aren't really clean and clear, okay? But hopefully that helps you out to be able to determine those, and it helps you out, just not that, but the formation of structure in itself when it comes to those, in a case here, this would be like a valley in a sense. If you think about it, it's just inverse of the mountain peak. Inverse of that would be like a valley, okay? Push down, pull back. Okay, got that valley, that dip right there, and then it breaks structure. That's how I kind of visualize it. The more you perceptually be able to see things like this and visually see it on your charts, because that's what truly, when I look at the charts, I look at it almost as a piece of art in a sense. Trading is a craft. It's an art. It's no science to it. You just have to understand the high probability areas that make sense to trade from. So hopefully hopefully this information helps you out, is what I'm trying to say. But for all those who are not current subscribers, please take the time to go ahead and become a subscriber here on the channel by clicking on the sub button. I got loads and loads and loads of valuable content on the channel, even covering the strategy. I talk about the strategy probably 90% of the time. So if you don't have a strategy, beginner trader, you're looking for a great strategy, please spend some time watching the videos. But first, you got to do yourself the biggest favor. Click on the subscribe button. Become a member today of the channel. Make sure to click on the bell once you click subscribe to ensure that you receive the video content that I post pretty much on a daily basis the moment I post it, so you can watch the video content and not miss any great information. For all those again who are interested in becoming an elite member and getting that private access to those slew of videos that I've covered on trade breakdown after trade breakdown, these are trades that I've actually taken and posted over on the Discord. So I go into great detail and break these things down, and those type videos have helped lots of people who are part of the community out. And I appreciate everyone that always sends me and say, thanks, Mike, for posting and making video content like that. I clearly understand it's helping me see things a whole lot better. And then for all those that have who are elite members that support the community, because that's what you're doing. You're supporting my efforts as a content creator by basically becoming an elite member. And in return, I'm giving rewards and perks back. So for $6.99, that's a very, 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 very inexpensive fee to pay for such great, valuable content that should help you out overall, okay? Because I'm pretty much giving this information away for free in a sense. If you just spend some time watching the videos, you would definitely should be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel before it's all said and done. All right. But again, for anyone who's interested in joining, becoming an elite member, the link is down in the description portion of the video. It's only $6.99 to get direct access to that private community with all that valuable content as well. If you're not a current subscriber, please take the time. I just talked about that. You know what to do. But if you found value in today's video, please do the biggest favor and drop a like on this video. Take care. Oh, and I just want to say this as well. Please have a safe Labor Day weekend. This is a holiday weekend. Be safe out there. All right. See everyone next week.